those houses. Hayo ushachukua yako tayari bwana. Si pesa mingi. Yeah, so Kisumu, Moi Stadium Kisumu.
Piga mashuhuri.
Muhimu sana. Peter Dawo. So ndio ilikuwa ni tunnel hii. This is a tunnel, right?
Tunnel ya kuingia kwa ground.
Kuingia kwa ground. Wanaona wamezuia mashabiki
wasiingie ndani, so in case kuna fujo, so invade kiwanja.
So tusome kidogo. Yeah. Peter Dawo, I see you are the one in charge of this sporting facility, Moi Stadium Kisumu. How is it so far?
Yeah, the field is not so badly off. It only needs a bit of facelift, then it'll be a better stadium than is it now.
Anyaje? Safi sana. Ilikuwaje bwana?
Maliza kwanza ama?
Tutakutafuta baadaye.
So it needs a bit of facelift.
Yes.
Yeah, then it'll be a better stadium than it is now. And I think as per now, it's one of the best stadiums we have in Kisumu County. I think, can I tell you, Banabede, so far, all the county teams which are playing in the leagues, they're offered training here free of charge from morning to evening by the county government of Kisumu as a way of nurturing talents.
Talking about having stadiums, Kisumu is a city, and there's the importance of having an international stadium. It's something that people keep on talking about. Right now, Talanta Stadium is being constructed. We've got Nyayo and Kasarani.
Yes, this region is home of football.
Yes.
I think we should have one of such stadiums in Nairobi being built here in Kisumu. It will go a long way in helping the footballers around here to nurture their talents.
What is your take maybe in terms of the ongoing construction of Talanta and in terms of preparations for CHAN and AFCON?
Wow, building Talanta Hela Stadium, that's an achievement for Kenyan government, I think. So I think in Kenya we need maybe about 6 of such. Then I think football will improve when you have such stadium built in Kenya here.
Did you play for the national teams in any of the AFCON tournaments?
Yeah, I played 2 Cup of Nations. I played in 88 and I played in 89. That was in Morocco and Algeria.
How was it?
Yeah, football was good then, and we are playing out of passion, but now it's commercialized now, so I don't know. So it was good, yeah.
That's the difference.
Yes.
Those days it was all about passion.
Yes.
But nowadays, mazee, kuna pesa mjangu.
Kuna pesa, sasa ni pesa mfukoni. Sasa ni pesa mfukoni. Yes.
There's also another thing that people are talking about, the quality of our stadiums to meet the international standards. Maybe the playing surface, should we prefer natural turf or the artificial one?
Me too. I think the artificial one, it's maintenance free. But for the natural, it needs a lot of maintaining. So my take as Dawo, I would actually go for artificial. Because you see, like the Moi Stadium, this was done in 2012, and it's still actually helping now, about 14 years now, and it's maintenance free. So me, I would go for artificial turf.
Now, what should be done in this stadium for us to meet the international standard?
I think this stadium, first of all, the stand should be actually built nicely. The stand should be put there.
Okay, the entire structure should be brought down?
The entire structure should be brought down. And even the turf, the artificial turf, is now about 14 years. Should also be getting rid of and maybe bring another one again.
Wow.
And the capacity, I think now is about 15,000-20,000. They can do, there's a lot of space here. We can do 40,000 to 50,000 seating capacity at Moi Stadium.
This is a region that people are passionate about football.
People really love football here. People really love football here. Yes.
Now, What's your advice to youngsters in terms of them getting ready for selections in order for them to don the national jersey for the Harambee Stars in terms of playing in CHAN and AFCON?
What I think, football actually starts from somewhere. You have to actually start from somewhere. So you can't actually start playing football for the national team. You can't actually start playing football for a Premier League team. You can't actually start playing football for a national Super League team. You have to actually start from the grassroots. So I would actually urge them maybe to join the lower division and from there to prosper up to the national team with good behavior and generally good discipline.
Yes. Self-discipline, that's
Self-discipline.
Yeah, so these are some of the things you are talking about.
Yes, yeah, they should actually
repair.
They should be brought down and maybe good construction, a new construction done. Yes, yeah. Then it will make it a better stadium than now.
Wow, because people are being exposed to very harsh weather conditions.
Yes, especially Kisumu, you know, it's hot, so they actually need shade.
Yeah, and also maybe this place for the runners.
I think they should be the artificial turf.
Artificial turf.
Yeah, and you see this region with the altitude here.
Yes,
it's the best for athletes.
Wow. I see some regional competitions being held in this place.
Yes.
Athletics Kenya, talk of rugby,
yes,
and so many other sporting activities.
Yes.
Now, in a nutshell, we have got, ladies and gentlemen, this is a football legend by the name Peter Dawo, the 1987 Mandela Cup champion. Were you the top scorer that time?
Yeah, I was top scorer.
How
then.
Was it?
Yeah, it was good, and we were playing out of passion, not of any monetary value. It was just out of passion. So, I was top scorer in '87, and now you see there was no golden boots then. Top scorer with 10 goals, 9 headers, and one with my foot. But all in all, there was no incentive from that tournament. If you compare like now, about 30 years now,
CAF has changed.
Yeah, it is a lot of money. Winning the trophy now, I think the fetch as far as Kenyan shillings about 500 million. Yeah. But then it was just the trophy only. And even Golden Boot now, there's a lot of money in it now. Then it was nothing completely. So, but I don't regret having played then. So I just urge the young players now, at least to put more effort and get into that list of playing for the national team and also going professionalism and maybe winning titles and winning cups. Yes.
Very, very important. Talking about young guys, I can see them doing their stuff here.
Now, maybe I know maybe from the influence of Europe, you're borrowing from what's actually happening in Europe, but they're actually doing good now. I only wish now that the Federation CAF could actually go back and say, I think we did this wrong. This team won this. Maybe you can back reward them. I don't know. So I'm just wishing that the Federation, the CAF would actually do that. Yes.
Actually, they should do something about the previous
winners. Yeah. Yes. Now that it's very lucrative now, and it will actually give morale to the current players.
Yeah, that's a very, very important point there.
Yes.
Yeah, something should be done. Yes.
And also coming back to Kenya, I think also the government should actually try and review now football now, which trophies were taken then when football was still people playing out of passion, and which trophies were won. They could actually also reward.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where have you gone wrong? Because we rarely reach those international standards like Yanga and Simba. For now, Simba has proceeded to semi-finals. What happened?
What I think it's our league. Our league is not very competitive. Yeah, we don't have actually sponsors in the Premier League. If our Premier League was very competitive, then I think we could actually go very far. So what we actually need in our Premier League or in our leagues, we need actually sponsors to actually put a lot of money into the leagues here in Kenya, and to make it very lucrative. There'll be a lot of competition, and players will actually improve, and Kenyan football will improve too, and the national team will actually go places.
Talking about Kenya, and in terms of the sponsors, yes, they should come on board.
Yes,
because
yes,
they're everything in terms of making it happen.
Yes, instead of actually making this little contributions, they should actually just take over maybe one of the leagues, being it National Super League or the Kenya Premier or the Women League. Yeah, they should take one of them completely. Yeah. Then you'll find it very lucrative, and you'll find it very competitive, and you'll find the standard of football that they are actually sponsoring going up.
Wow, and talking about it, there's this I think idea that the federation has come up with, because there's a new office, you know. Yes. They brought in Benny McCarthy. You watch him play during his prime time, and now he's the national team for Harambee Stars.
Yeah, what I think the federation is doing, they're trying to actually make use of the former players. Yeah. The former players. So bringing McCarthy, to me, I don't know. I don't want to comment about that, because there are a lot of issues we are talking of. We're having former players who can actually also handle the national team and get maybe half salary what McCarthy is getting. So I actually don't want to comment about coach of the national team as per now.
Yes. But now, what should you expect from him? Because he has won titles, be it UEFA Champions League, be it being at the World Cup, that exposure, and also being at the Manchester United.
Yeah, he just talked the other day that he'll, in a few time Kenya will go to the World Cup.
And there's another thing that we're talking about, match fixing. The other day it was about Matasi.
Yeah, I think about match fixing, what's actually bringing this is being that our league doesn't have money. So you're getting players who are actually used to getting some bits of money. So this brings them into match fixing. But if the competition was very competitive, you're having sponsors and players are being paid so well, I think match fixing couldn't be there. But I'm very sorry for if that actually happened, it was not a good thing. Yeah, it was not a good thing.
Especially against the national team?
Yes, it was not a good thing. Yeah.
Wow. So what should you expect in the near future?
Maybe what I think in the near future, I think now that you're seeing some example like Talenta Hela, they're talking about it will end up by December, it will be through. I think in the other cities we'll have more of such stadiums. Yes, which will improve the type of football again in Kenya.
Yeah, very, very important. Those are the things that we want to see. Yes, we've got Mamboleo International Stadium, but this one also must be put to use.
Yes.
In terms of construction. Approximately, how many
now it's about 20. I think it's about 20,000 here right now. Capacity. But capacity, but it has a lot of space. It can do about 50 to 60,000 can be done in this available land at this stadium.
Wow, it's not even far from the CBD.
Yes.
So it's
just a walking distance. So anybody wants to go and watch football, he or she doesn't need fare, just walks across, pays the gate charges, then watch football. Other than taking a matatu, taking an Uber to go and watch football. Yeah, it's more centralized here.
Did you play any international game here?
I played here, I think it was in 1988. I played here. I think, no, not yet. I think we played in 87 when we played against El Merreikh here, of Sudan. Yeah, I think we drew 2-2 here. Yeah, it was the Confederations Cup. It was 1987.
You scored?
Yeah, he scored one goal, and Kamisi Magongo scored another goal. Yeah, so that was the last time I played on this field. Yeah, 1988.
1988, ladies and gentlemen, during the Mandela Cup. At that time, at the moment, it's called Confederations Cup, right? Which other team did you play at that time? You went to West Africa?
Yeah, we went to West Africa. We played in Sudan. We played in
Tunisia.
In Tunisia.
Esperance.
Yeah, we played Oilers in Somalia. And We were also in Chad. So a lot of places we played.
Chad.
In Africa, yes.
Wow, great. Hey, you see some of the things we're talking about?
Yeah, this one.
The infrastructure. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Bonga Tube. Remember to subscribe, not forgetting about Habari 254, talking about the game of football. And here we are with Peter Dawo himself, the 1987 top scorer in terms of CAF Confederations Cup. At that time it was called Mandela Cup. And also a number of times he has won the Kenya Premier League with Gor Mahia. So he's a Gor Mahia legend. You are a striker. Have you seen the move?
Yeah, that's a good move. Yes, that's a very, very good move from Vihiga. I think that's from Vihiga, I think. Yes.
Have you ventured into coaching? Because this you're resourceful, man.
No, I went to coaching, but I'm not into coaching. I'm into football management.
Oh, management.
Yeah, because I hate defeat. So. Yeah, so if I'm coaching and maybe you coach, you give instructions, then players don't follow the instructions, then maybe they lose the match, and I should get a lot of pressure. So I don't stand football pressure. After playing football, I used to stand pressure when I was playing, but now I think because of age, so I don't pressure, so I can manage, but I'm just out of coaching now. Like coaching.
So it's just about management.
Management, yes.
Gor Mahia is holding the elections.
Yes.
What should you expect? Because it's one of the biggest clubs in East and Central Africa.
But I can't speculate, because I saw the other day the chairman who's been there for 17 years, he went back and opposed. So I don't know. So whoever gets into the system of Gor Mahia management, I think should be people who are fair and very honest and very transparent, and who can lead the team to
glory.
To better heights. Yes.
Wow, that's great. Thanks very much, Peter Dawo.
Thank you so much.
One of the greatest
thank you so
footballers in the Republic of Kenya.
Thank you so much, and welcome to Kisumu.
I'm very grateful.
Welcome to Kisumu.
Asante sana. In the near future, this stadium will be constructed. It will be an international stadium.
Hopefully.
Tanzania, they're also doing their stuff. Uganda, they're also doing their stuff. What should we expect? The joint?
I think Kenya is also going to do that one. Yeah, I'm very hopeful that Kenya is going to do that.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
All the best.
Coaches. Sasa ikabidi sasa si tuchukue over tumehandover pia kwa wengine.
Ni safi. Inabidi.
Tangu Muga, tangu Austin mkatuandia over Awilo Mai.
Sasa hivyo tu baton hivyo tu. Sasa tutulia sasa. Safi.
Yes, wasemaje?
Yes, how is you, man?
I'm cool. And you?
Yeah, I'm talking about this noble facility, Kisumu Moi Stadium Kisumu. There's already the staff, the entire condition of this place.
Wewe mimi nikiangalia Kisumu vile niliwacha last time ndo nafikiria renovation ni kidogo tu pale kwa stand. But naona pia surface wamefanya kitu.
Okay.
At least.
Na sasa hali ya uwanja wenyewe, tunataka uwanja kimataifa. Je, ni sawa serikali ikifikiria ama county partner na maybe international
okay, labda what I can say ni labda waweke terraces, yani sitting arrangement kwa vizuri, unaona nyayo, mtu ajue crowd capacity nafai kuja kwa ground ni watu wangapi, time fulani, na at a particular field, ama kukinyesha kuna drainage. Hapa consider vitu za camera work, as in kuna camera 1 2 offside 2 alafu behind the post, hizo waweke ikuwe picha international standard, hiyo ndio tunasema.
Kwa muhimu sana manake Kisumu, Kakamega, Western Region kukosa viwanja vya kimataifa ni pigo. I see you doing a lot of stuff. You are a former international, former player. Yeah. What made you to do away with football at tender age?
Injury. Boli ya Kenya, wachezaji nazoambia wa invest, waangalie kitu wanaweza weka ama waende shule. School very important. Because otherwise injury na ball pia Kenya ish.
But say there's a new office, with the we say experts in charge.
Okay, because previous regime ilikuwa na watu wanaenda classes, courses, watu wako tu, but sasa hizo courses ushafanya, unaingia wapi? Because hakuna vile tuna grow. Unaona? Because pia unafaa kuwa na slot. Because coach alini coach 1902, bado yuko mpaka sasa hivi. Mimi nitaingia wapi nikiendeje coaches?
That's why Dawo amesema yeye aliingia kwa management instead ya coaching.
Kuna vitu moja hapa, mimi nilikuwa former, tukakuja tukafanya hizi ma videography kidogo, sasa tuko kwa videography bado mpaka ya ball.
Sasa hili
live broadcast. At least hapa tunapata 1 2 3 tunaunganisha, tuna familia inaweza keep on running.
Na muhimu sana bana. So uwanja ujengwa hapa kama Atalanta.
Of Atalanta, Kisumu Western ndio the hub of football Kenya. Basket, yani kila kitu ukikuja hapa watu wanapenda ball. Angalia crowd, hii ni NSL, katimu kadogo lakini ukiangalia watu wako kwa grao imejaa.
Naona naitwa twende polepole tu bana, usijali. Harakisha basi, wewe harakisha. Zama zako ukipiga njaramba bana.
Hapa hivi, wewe muhusi anakuambia hapa hiyo uwanja ilikuwa tough. Ilikuwa ni nyasi.
Ilikuwa ni nyasi
Kisumu Telecom.
Telecom.
Wanachezanga hapa. Unasemaje? Wanasema utapata bana background ya bado hiyo ndapewa na Federation. Federation. Si ya Mozart. Ni Mozart hiyo, but Federation ndio wako nayo. Sasa ulete ama siwache chill tu kidogo wamalize. Wanapiga bado branding. Sasa tuko hapa
unababaisha sasa.
Tuko hapa Kisumu, tuko hapa Kisumu Stadium, Moi Stadium Kisumu. Tunapiga mambo yetu hapa safi sana. Na tunapiga unasemaje? Tuko na nani?
Abeshwere.
Akata sasa.
It is disappointing to see an area which is considered a hotbed of football politics having such kind of a stadium and it being branded as international, yet it is not. I think the county government of Kisumu can do better. I think the national government can do better. They ought to erect something which is modern for the sake of the football talents that are spread all over in Kisumu.
And from the look of things, who is in charge? Is it the county government or the national government? Because a lot needs to be done, bearing in mind that this is a footballing region. What should be done, or whom do you direct your question to? Is it the national government or the county authorities?
Both cannot escape responsibility. From the outside, it's clearly branded that this is a facility of the county government of Kisumu. They have to work closely with the national government so that they give the people of Kisumu a modern facility. So the two levels of government cannot escape responsibility. They are both responsible.
Talking about the condition, just look at the roof. Look at what we are seeing. Maybe now, the turf. Which one do you prefer? The natural turf or the how do you call it? The physical turf.
Natural grass for me anytime. I don't like the artificial surface at all. It poses a lot of health risk, injuries to players. And when you look at the artificial surfaces we have in the country, someone can easily question their standards. So I feel we should just go for grass, natural grass. This is an area which is blessed with good weather. I think natural surface can really be compared to artificial turf.
Tuko hapa Moi Stadium Kisumu, tunapiga mambo yetu safi hapa, tunataka kupiga mpira hapa, tunataka kukaribisha Shabana hapa. Shabana icheze mpira yao safi hapa ndugu yangu. Na fans wako pale wanacheza mambo yao. Pia sisi tunataka kucheza mambo yetu viatu behind the scenes. Unaweza onyesha kamera hapa.
Kamera ndio kamenje mzee. Sasa ni all about production.
It's all about kupiga mambo yetu safi.
Clean feed.
Clean feed pale hivyo mtandao. Ukitaka kupigiwa clean feed pia kuja tukuchezee.
Viatu safi sana ya kisasa bwana. Viatu ya kisasa bwana mti wangu. Natural yani Adam.
Na tukimaliza unaona ile 2K tunaitishanga urgently. Ndio hii tunaitafuta hapa sasa hii. Hiyo 2K ndio hii tunaitafuta.
Asante sana bwana. Naona kijana huyu ni ball boy. Inakuja bwana ball boy bwana. Wewe unasema unataka kucheza timu gani?
Gor Mahia.
Gor Mahia. Then after Gor Mahia kule Ulaya Manchester United. Ben McCarthy yupo bwana. Unajua Ben McCarthy? Muhimu sana. Haya ali coach hakuichezea.
Ali coach yani.
Sawa. Thanks a lot ladies and gentlemen. Maze remember to subscribe. Kuzini sisi tu tunatembea viwanjani tukuletea vitu kama hivi bana. Wachezaji wa zamani wakiwa na Zuba wanashindwa kuelewa kuna nini, lakini
unajua naangalia bench. Unaona pale Selebwa
Selebo yuko hapo.
Donyango. Si unajua sasa sisi ndio tunataka kuonizi maklabu. Unaona? Hata sasa hivi by club ili Sam West. Ni club ya Wangoko Kawangware basi ni by Busia na Selebwa. So
ilikuwa Kawangware?
Inaitwa Sam West.
Alafu ibebaiwa Busia.
Tafuta slot. So next watakuwa wanacheza huku Mumias. Kwa Mumias. So at least hizo
ni wapi?
Vijana sasa ni Wangwaro.
Ni Wangwaro. Stadium iko nini? Home ground iko?
Home ground ya Sam West. Sasa vile ilibaiwa itakuja huko.
Itakuja huko. Sasa vijana watakuja kukaa.
But initially ilikuwa inachezewa pale nini? City fanitongaje? World Hope Center.
World Hope.
World Hope. Kwa maana anacheza mpira hivi.
Ani watu wanajua ball, watu wanajua
mpira tao.
Wanaangalia.
Jamaa ameuza kiatu pale.
Yaani ni watu wako na skill, wanaona ball kwa TV, touch and go. Si mtu lazima apige break kwako. Akiona umeingia mbaya anatoka. Anajua hii ni injury. Na injury siku Kenya.
Kwa NSL.
NSL wako mid table. Wako mid table. Baba anajua ball.
Wanajua ball sana.
Hii ni crop inajua ball, crop